Now, I have something that is going to be probably the most surprising out of anything I've talked about today so far because this person, I kind of doubt anybody paying attention to the show right now knows who this person is. However, I found out something about this guy that I think needs to be talked about because it's a sport that we don't necessarily picture ourselves in. And I'm talking about my community. I'm not talking about swimming. I'm not talking about skating. Not talking about golf. Not talking about, I mean, of course, not talking about golf. Not talking about tennis. No, none of those. I'm not even talking about surfboarding. This guy is an Olympic athlete. And he did something in 2020 that just went unnoticed, pretty much. I didn't hear anyone talk about it on ESPN. Definitely not First Take. Not First Things First. Not Undisputed. Not Speak. Nowhere. So, although I am also late to the party, I think this young man needs to be talked about. People need to know who he is because he's breaking a barrier. His name is Zeb Powell. Who is Zeb Powell? Well, if you look at what he has on, he's an Olympic snowboarder. You know what he did at 20 years old? He became the first black snowboarder to ever win X Games gold when he was just 20 years old. 20. He's now 25 years old and he's a known freestyler in snowboarding. He is making history in a sport that we don't necessarily pay attention to all the time. He's a rare bull athlete. At just 20 years old, Zeb Powell became the first black snowboarder to win X Games gold in the Knuckle Huck event. He's known for insane freestyle tricks and his commitment to diversity in snowboarding and inspiring new generation to hit the slopes. He actually has something they call Hoods to Woods, which is proving that the future of snowboarding is bold, inclusive, and unstoppable. He's doing something that needs to be talked about. And I'm not sure why it hasn't been talked about on Sports Center, ESPN, Fox Sports, CBS, any of these other sports platforms. But here at R2L, I get the ability to talk about something that I see that a lot of people have not talked about or are not talking about at all. And Zeb Powell has done something phenomenal in snowboarding and in sports, period. It's breaking the barrier. You hear stuff about, you hear about guys like Jackie Robinson who broke a barrier in baseball. Well, he's having just about the same impact as Jackie Robinson did now in snowboarding. It's not a sport that we're known to do, but he won gold in snowboarding. And if you actually watch some of his highlights, it's actually really amazing to see. So, Zeb Powell, welcome to the Dogs. You're doing a phenomenal job. Thank you for breaking the barrier. Hopefully, more people tune in to what you do in the Olympics. Welcome to the Dogs. All right, I know I'm going a little bit over time, but now we are here for the